Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is feeling well and is not going too crazy inside their homes. I just wanted to outline the expectations for the first assignment with you today and take you through the template that I made for these online journals. So, this is going to be kind of like our writer's notebooks, except that it's going to be more focused on recording your own personal thoughts and reflections instead of creating fiction or writing more creatively. So for the first day, I'd like you to go in and open up the template that is the copy is made for you on Classroom. Write your name in the spot where it says write your name. Adjust it however you want. If you want to change the font, that's okay. If you want to change the color, don't go too crazy. It has to be legible for us, but you can make it look however you want. It's your digital journal. I'm also going to ask that you continue to write on this document for the remainder of these kinds of assignments. These aren't going to be every day, but when we do a digital journal, you go back to this template and you use what was provided for you. Just creating a new page every time you go to a new entry instead of a new document. And then follow this format down here for you. So entry number 1, the entry will follow. Write the date, write the weather. It's just a nice way to record what the general atmosphere of the date is like. It starts you off in a more reflective space than just trying to jump right into it. I know it seems a little silly because we can all look outside and see the same weather together, but just looking outside the window and taking stock of what the environment is like in the time being starts you off in a reflective mindset. And then the prompt. So I've linked the first prompt for you here. Open up the first prompt and you will see that there is an article for you to read and there is some questions for you to think about as you write your first prompt. And then when you go back, you will find that there's space for you to, sorry about that. There is space for you to write beneath it. A fully formed entry would be 2 well-developed paragraphs, but you can write as much as you want. Okay? If you have any questions, I will be inviting you to different Google Chats certain points throughout the day. Probably by the time your period comes up in our mock half-hour schedules. So if you have any questions, post them into the Google Chat, and I will answer them as soon as I can. All right, let me know.